All right. How are we doing here? Okay, so I'm just checking online. Here we go. Okay, so the vague noise in the background is the fan.
So the vague noise in the background is the fan. So the vague noise in the background is the fan. So the vague noise in the background.
Okay, I apologize for the round. Although it doesn't look like there's anybody here just yet. That's okay. Now, can we see what I'm doing? That's a good question. I go like that. Yeah, kind of. If I turn that on, it does give me the blinds, the Venetian blinds. Okay, that should be good enough. So where is? So I need my references here because oh shit, you know what? I don't think it'll be in here. We are introducing a new villain character here. Nope. No, I definitely don't think it's in here. Nope. Okay. It's all right. Still nobody here. So we've got a short amount of time. You know what? I can do this over here just in case anybody thinks I've abandoned the stream. It'll be around there. There we go. Without breaking anything, get down there. Thank you. All right. So. Uh-oh. I need those to see. No, that's from. Where in the shit did. There we go. Oh, fuck. Not used to wearing glasses just yet. Do not just set them down anywhere, I think, is a good rule. Okay, so Okay. Let's do a big old close-up of Hogstep's face. I don't feel like we've done that very much at all. All right, I like that. That's all right. Where are we for rulers? There we go. Mm-hmm. Now it'll be interesting to see. I don't know how quickly I can finish this page. Theoretically, it should be extremely quickly because this is all easy stuff. But I thought that about the last one too, and I actually ended up not giving a shit about the extras that were in the top right corner for page 16. I wonder if we can do like a panel that goes to here. It's a weird idea, right? Or like here. And then maybe even cut short over here. So he can't help but bust through the panel borders all over the place. He's too big for comics. And also, of course, cuts down on the number of backgrounds I have to draw. I mean, that actually is secondary in this case. I feel like I've seen this, and even if I haven't, it seems like a cool idea. Of course, there is a question here of who is he talking to, because he's obviously should be looking across, but I think very obviously he's not talking to anybody in particular. It's more a matter of looking cool, as it often should be, or always should be, rather. Okay, let's get that torso in place so I can actually proportion everything a little bit. And you should be a little compressed with the angle. Yeah. And marginally on the skinnier side for muscles. And what are we doing for? Let's make it look like we're getting sick of doing horizontal bands for gauntlets. You never get sick of that, but how much of this can we see? Yeah, most of it. Yeah, all right. Cool. Does this work? Not quite, I feel like. Let's see. Something ain't quite right. So theoretically, same plane maybe. And this shin shorter than that shin. Sure. There is also the fact that he has like segmented boots, which will help actually break things up a little bit. Make it a little tougher to tell what's going on, which is important. Okay, you know what? That's part of it is that the angle was wrong. Although that is not correct. So, shit. This whole leg is just going to be a mess of lines. I always have some difficulty with this particular perspective. I feel like it should be roughly like that. Get out. this is all okay, I think. Mostly. Foot's not right. Should we be going with wider stance? Maybe the problem's up here. You know what? That doesn't look too bad. And I mean, you should be matching up with the abs here, not with the actual groin. I don't think that looks bad. Which means, of course, that we're committing to that. Oh, right. Yeah, that's not terrible. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Yeah. That's where that goes. So that's where the forearm goes. Not bad. Okay. And just cybernetic shoulders. And this stuff should all be glistening. Oh, that's not a bad look. I feel like that's been done 100 times, but that's fine. That's completely in theme. Why don't we add these little nodules on his legs too? Okay. And the hair doesn't come out from the top of his head or from like his hairline. Does it? Oh, maybe it does. Yeah, I think it does. Okay. But not the sides. No metal dreadlock sideburns for you. If you want to be a member of the Yankees, you got to keep your metal dreadlock sideburns in check. we're gonna have all sorts of fucking metal tentacles flying every which way. I don't know that that's a good thing. Okay, good start. And we don't have Popo present, so somebody's got to do the things. It's going to have to be Hogstab. Sometimes as a leader, you got to step up. Fairly easy. Just having all sorts of troubles with angles today. Is that chin big? Hogstaff's got a monster chin. Now, does that go too hard? No, that works. That works. Does that make everything about the rest of him too small? I don't think so. This means I'm actually going to have to come up with some detail for like what the fuck these Coke can things are and all that shit. Thankfully, the blades do obscure a little bit, so that's always helpful. This should be that strap continued. Where does this shit usually end? Around here? Yeah, let's go right. Not bad. First really big close-up I've gotten of one of these guys, I think. And of course, it'll be up to me as the inker to fill in whatever white space I can find on this here. Okay, this hand I think I can do fairly easily and still make it look like a hand. That's fine. This one's going to be difficult, I think. Well, from that angle anyway. that what I was going for? Kind of, I think. And then the odd pedestrian in the background here. Okay, so obviously that panel is going to get inked last because that is the least fun. And obviously this one will get inked first. Now, do we want to put the circles down his arms too and make him look like a flat out centurion? I'm kind of thinking maybe yes. Yeah. Let's hit every kind of nostalgia we can on the way down. Let's try making it come out of the actual fist. And let's make it actually get wider. Why not, right? I think, yeah, there's like a cross guard here. It's a bit too wide for this. Maybe okay. And we're going to get another glowy kind of staff thing. So it should raise the question, is this just what the artist likes to draw, or is there a link between the character here and the clerk? I would not expect very many people to ask that question, though. Get rid of you. You are just confusing. Okay. This hair is going to be a bitch to draw. But everything else on the page is super easy, so I don't think I can really complain too much. This is, I guess this is, I can kind of spoil it. These are super villains that get hired by the clerk to basically fuck things up from extremists. So this is, he's an independent contractor, and I think he will be specifically described as an independent contractor because that's what you do in these. Yeah. See, I was going for the shot, kind of a similarity to the shot from Brigade Number 0 of Warcry, which is still not at this extreme of an angle. Where is he? Is he at the beginning? He might be at the beginning. Yeah, he is. It's a bit of a downward angle. He does still fill up the entire page, though. I don't know. I just do so many worm's eye views. Everybody looks so huge. I think, yeah. And we just came from a worm's eye view on the previous page. Hang on a second here. You know, it comes down to what, you know, in this case, I think I'm going to bring it down to what feels cooler. In this case, I think this shot, I like this shot better. And again, it's a familiarity thing. I've done a lot of worm's eye view shots recently. Sorry, a little bit of heartburn. I guess you could do like a straight across shot. I don't know. I mean, not really. Kind of on a par. Okay, I think yeah, because he is about the same. I'm gonna go with it for this one, but I'm gonna check and see how it reads after the fact. I think if yeah, you might be right in this case, but we'll see how much it affects it. Eric Larson designed a couple of characters for Amazing Spider-Man that kind of had this hair, didn't he? Just realized that. I'm thinking like, man, that's, you know, making some shit up here. That's the good stuff. And that, yeah, no, nothing has been made up. Eric Larson has done everything. Which the one guy more powerful than another? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think they took that. Like guys like Jim Lee, Mark Silvestri, I think would have been aware. Rob Liefeld and everybody he taught, I doubt. I think they were just making shit up. So like this is Jeff Matsuda, who didn't the Brigade issue, who didn't stick at Image, but was still one of the better Rob disciples. And yeah, I don't think he really understood that kind of stuff. Yeah, like storytelling's not really his forte. It's more what cool shots can I come up with. That was the thought. The cybernetic predator dreads, yeah. Let's just so that one there. Oh, let's actually finish penciling in. Why not? Oh, and we need one popping out of the. I mean, I guess I can just shorten the panel up a little bit, but yeah, one I'm busting out of the panel on all sides here. So the way cheap that is to make the panel super tiny. Or that's what we're gonna try anyway. And see how that turns out. I think it'll be interesting at least. And get all this white space in the corner. See if we can get like a Wills kind of feel. Okay, maybe I should put the script up now before I start getting super involved. That, I did kind of fuck that up, the order, because I should have done loose pencils, then lettering, then type pencils. But there's not a ton of dialogue on this page. So I think it should turn out okay. do the word balloons kind of leading down towards this panel. It seems like a good idea. Oh, that's not straight. I think we all know what's going on here. So there's going to be his big threat, followed by the big name font. But the thing is, I can't really do a font myself. So I don't know. I'll just kind of come up with something, and maybe there'll be something that gets dropped in later on. Nah, just not there. Oh, this is gonna suck. What is the line specifically here? Oh, not you. Wrong page. Right. So the line is, I don't know who you are, mister, but if you want to get through us, you'll have to go through us. Now let's just cut out everything below his jaw here. Why not? Okay. Let's see. Which of these? I do have an unopened 03. I think that should probably be the best for lettering right now. One of the more fun lines. Where did my word balloon thing go? There we go. Nice. All right. Also nice. I usually fuck those up. Almost spoke too soon, but nope, that's fine. Okay, that one I did actually fuck up a little bit because I didn't leave a spot for a tail. Nope. See, told you. And those of you wondering, the name in question is Cyberzerk, which I thought was pretty good. Coming up with names was never my forte when I was younger, but I seem to have gotten better at it over the years. And Cyberzerk's one of those names. It's like, really? Nobody came up with Cyberzerk? Although, of course, they might have. Maybe I just didn't find the right source. There we go. Wow, that is fucking terrible. I might paste something over that. All right, might as well finish it and see if I can fix up parts of it. It's cramped and everything. Yeah, that just didn't work out. Okay. Yeah, doing lettering at larger size is not something I'm used to, and obviously didn't exactly pay off there. Oh well. Now, theoretically, there should be some high-tech kind of lettering, but obviously I can't really do that. So, should I do like sort of a template kind of lettering? I wonder. How about I put one on him? Just in the middle of his mask. Now, do we want to do that? I don't know. I don't think I can pull up. And the thing with the template is you got to make all the letters look regular, and I don't know that I can do that exactly. Okay, so we'll say no for now. With the knowledge that we can always go and drop something in the computers afterwards. What I should do. This would have been smarter if I'd done it at the beginning. Oh well. And this would as well. Stick. That's not quite right, but oh well. Give me a minute. I want to fix up the lettering first. Where's my, there we go. Okay, you and you. And all of this crap. Really everything before the Zerk would have been a good idea. Oh yeah, maybe. And part of it might be the angle too. Yeah. I just put it exactly right back where it was, maybe. I don't know. I'm honestly not used to drawing a face that big. Yeah, I think so. I mean, the basic shape anyway. I'll figure something out in the inks, I think. Or looks a little better than that, hopefully. It's very slow. Yeah. Should be okay, I think. And this should be reasonably. I should still be doing fucking rulers. And then the C doesn't look right. So the thing's going to be a mess. That's okay. Worst comes to worst, you patch it all up in Photoshop, right? Nope, and not quite. You fucking. That didn't go quite right. Yeah, lettering not really my strong suit. Oh well. Yeesh. Okay, let's try and patch this up somewhat. And if it looks like ass, that's the page with the lettering that looks like ass. Oh, there is at least one French curve somewhere right here. Well, the French curve, enough for that, maybe. Nope. That looked not great. I feel like I don't know how to use this thing properly. Be down there. That's a good question. I mean, I just scan. I've got a scanner here, so I just scan it in. But I don't really edit digitally. It's always one of those things that it's like, yeah, I could do that one day if I hire somebody else to do it for me, because I can't figure that shit out. So I just scan as it is. I scan it to a PDF format, and then I everything I know how to do is in like the Windows photo app. No, this is not going to be good no matter what. See? Nope. That's something we'll keep in mind for next time, I think. Yeah, the green tape there. All right, not great, but there we go. At the very least, we can move on. Is that? No, not even close. What is the new Liefeld Batter Blood book? I know, and you know, the thing is, like, I don't know how to do that. I'm not sure what programs you would need for that. And in the meantime, I just want to get shit done. So it's one of those things where, for the moment, I'll just kind of do it hand lettered. And I mean, you know, you can fix it up after the fact and drop in computer lettering. So that's, I mean, you know, I'm not too worried about that part, at least. Yeah, what is Batter Blood? That feels like something I should know about. Although, I mean, if it's new, I might not get to it for another 15 years or whatever, but oh, Deadpool. I don't know if I count Deadpool. I know, it all looks the same. His Deadpool stuff, his Snake Eyes stuff, his Major X. Oh, okay. All of it featuring Cable because he's desperate to let everybody know that he created something that lasted. Not like Youngblood or, you know, Brigade or Supreme or Prophet or any of that shit. But, well, I guess Prophet kind of lasted, but not the way he designed it. Oh, I think that helps. Yeah, I don't know. Like we're getting to the point already in the revisits where Liefeld is completely losing interest in drawing anymore. And I mean, you know, I feel like I should get through the first wave of that with Youngblood, and then I don't even know if I should do any of it because it's all going to look exactly the same. But we got a little ways to go through. I'll definitely finish the Youngblood series. Yeah, like it's all done in, you know, done on Photoshop or whatever the fuck they use. And he does that shitty digital inking. And he's got 3 poses he uses, you know, and sometimes he doesn't feel like drawing, and you can really tell because he didn't bother putting any lines on anything. Can I fit that in there? Yeah. Not quick, but yeah. But yeah, it feels like Liefeld hasn't drawn anything interesting since Captain America, I want to say, which was terrible. But like, I think I have all of his issues on that particular run because that is something to see. Bloodpool by Pat Lee. Is that who did that? That is kind of a little later. That's like 95, I think. And I do have an issue of Bloodpool, a single issue somewhere. Is this by Pat Lee? Yeah, it is too. And that is, yeah, 95. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting to this sooner or later. I think it's a little ways down the line. I feel like we got to get stuff like Doom's 4 and the Pact out of the way first. Nice close-up of the tits, though. There's some... This is interesting stuff. Is this... I feel like Pat Lee is a name that's still around, right? So is this like early in his career? Because there's some aspects of this that say guy who doesn't have a ton of experience in like how crowded the pages are and shit. But there's some aspects that are pretty good still. I haven't taken a close look at this. This was one of those ones I bought when that's unfortunate. When I was first putting together the concept of Blood Force, I bought a whole bunch of number ones, like team number ones, being like, okay, how did Image do it? And the conclusion I came to was you worry too much about things. just they happened to meet each other. In this one, the concept's not terrible. It's cast-offs from the Youngblood program, and they get kicked out of the organization. They go, okay, go away, which is a bad move because I think that's how you make supervillains. But on their way back to, I think they steal a bunch of Youngblood equipment on the way out, which is interesting. Does Rob write this? Joe Duffy. Oh, that's an old school name, isn't it? On the way out, yeah, they steal a bunch of like obsolete Youngblood tech, sort of abetted by Shaft. And on their way back to their hideout to figure out what they're going to do, they literally run into like a millionaire being kidnapped. And yeah, so naturally they dispatch the kidnappers, and now the millionaire's like, you guys impress me. Why don't you be my private security team? I'll give you a purpose right away as soon as you lose the original one you had. So, are they? Oh, Pally. Oh, it's Pally, that Transformers guy. There's that guy who like, yeah, it's like all he wants to do is draw Transformers and he's good at it. But it's like, oh my God, I can't imagine doing that all day. Yeah, because that guy's been doing that shit for a while. And I mean, I haven't seen a Rob Liefeld sketch in a while. I'd be surprised if they were good. I think we should probably just actually use a brush on this, at least to start. I know all those Image guys, except for McFarlane and Lee. Well, okay, a bunch of those Image guys do the thing where they just kind of get by on sketches now. So like Silvestri and Liefeld and I think Keown. And they're charging like, 5 to 10 grand for, a figure with minimal background. And then we can talk from there. So, well, that probably beats the grind of trying to get it a monthly book, doesn't it? think if I was gonna get one of those commission sketches, it would probably be by Art Adams, and it would take a year to get to me, and it would probably be worth, and it would probably cost like $40,000. So I was about to say it'd be worth it anyway, but maybe. All right, that's not bad. Losing track a little bit of what's supposed to be what here. I don't think I got any ink on it. Not really. Sure. Just random folds and bumps and shit. And the abs are going to be like plates, so I'll leave that for for microns, because that should be all uniform lines. Six more which? Abs, obliques, lines. Yes, all of the above. Yeah. Yeah, just kind of do the outside shape and then just do some squiggles in the inside. Indicate there is something in there. Is it abs? Is it a bag full of rocks? You decide. You're the one paying $7 for a fucking comic book, whatever it is these days. I don't think that line was supposed to go there. Oh well. Hallelujah. I'll clean all this up with the microns. I think that's probably, yeah, I'm getting a little sloppy on this particular drawing with the brush. So let's cut that out. I have okay. Let's see here. Oh, of course. But yeah, I like doing it in odd places. So in this case, it's going to be just for the shoulders. And then, yeah, like, you know, the Colossus arm thing with the, you know, the bands there. And then, yeah, odd places like the obliques. Oh, that's a which color dry wash? Okay, we'll have to fix that. Yeah, these shin pad kind of things, those will be metal too. Like they'll be metal all over him, but some of it's gonna be in weird places. Liefeld certainly thinks so. Hey, Ron Lim made a career out of it, out of fake metal shinies. Well, that and I think getting pages in on time. You know, because his stuff was never spectacular. But dude had no problem drawing Silver Surfer. And he did a lot of fill-in issues, which, yeah, to me says a dude who could finish up pages pretty quick. I probably shouldn't have gone over the lettering. Oh well. Oh, that's not the bottom of the panel. There we go. Is there Anything on here we want to do with the brush? I guess the outline. Yeah, see, I thought when I read him in Silver Surfer that he was pretty good. And then I saw him do X-Men 2099. I went, oh, maybe I was wrong. Because I don't know. It felt like it might be that he was having to do it too quick. He might have been doing multiple books at that point. It's hard to say. He's all over the place when the Image guys bail, because Marvel doesn't have too many guys at that point. So it feels like there may have been a lot of Ron, draw everything. You're the only recognizable name we have. Oh, that's good. It does kind of match that. Yeah, kind of. That's too much. Yoink. Nope. No, that one. Kind of. No. Nope. All right. I honestly don't know much about Ron Garney. I'm trying to think. I remember when he did Midnight Suns, like the first Midnight Suns back in 93, 94, when they were repackaging Morbius and Blade and all that. I guess before the Blade movie started. Yeah, because it was like 96 or something. And I think, was he the one who did Morbius? I think he was. And I bought a few issues of Morbius. I thought he was all right. Not one of my favorite guys, and it was rough because, if you're thinking of guys around that time doing those books, I was still trying to come to terms with Mark Teixeira not drawing Ghost Rider anymore. I was not okay with that. Yeah. At the time, I thought it was okay, but it wasn't really enough to keep me around. And I imagine he's still going, and he's probably changed quite a bit over the years since then. Big, thick black lines. That's exactly what you want to do. Make things difficult to fix. Yeah. Yeah, everything was polybag then. That was the day of the polybag. I don't remember why those issues were polybagged. Was it cards or posters? Or... I'll have to do it for that. Yeah. Oh, is he working? No guy working on Berserker. All I know from those are the covers. I'm guessing that's not him. That's a very different style. Although I know they do the thing these days where, like, yeah, an issue gets like 30 covers. So I'm sure there's a Ron Garney cover in there somewhere. But that's a hell of a book to work on. That's like as big as comics get these days, almost. So I guess he's doing all right. That's good. Good for him. Okay, I think that's about as much as well. You get down, 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 down. Sure. That's as much as I want to do with the brush, I think. Don't have a ton of faith in my brush abilities. If we manage to not screw it up too much, that's about as much as we can hope for. How was it? No, for 2 hours, not bad. So I think I'll go for another hour till about 2, and then we'll call it a day because I got a couple of things I got to do this afternoon. But oh, that's the shitty one. Well, maybe I should try and use that up. Yeah, we might be able to finish up one of these panels at least. That'd be cool. Get a large chunk of the page done right in one day. That's always good. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. This eye is actually a problem for me. So it's a good thing I decided that after I inked the brow. You know what? He does not need the pupils. How's that look? It's a little, well, I mean, it is supposed to curve too. Just do spawn eyes and do like that. That looks good. I think that looks okay. Find out when we're done. And hey, remember, if it turns out that it didn't work, you can always shrug. Oh man, them some spaced out eyes. It doesn't really look like Hogstab, but that's okay, I think. Hogstab can look weird from time to time. What do we want? Continuity? Or did we want artists making choices in the moment that look a little weird in retrospect? I know what I want. This is going to be interesting because you always get those shots that Liefeld does where it's a giant close-up of a face and there's a million lines on it. And now I finally get to do one of those. See, like how many lines can I fit on this face and not make it look like I'm just filling up space? Where I'm actually like drawing stress marks and shit. Yeah, I got to do the Liefeld worms, I think. Yeah. Even though the hair is more Jim Lee than Liefeld, I don't know. For him, anyway, for this particular character. Who did I do Jim? Oh, right. I was thinking, like, who did I do Rob Liefeld hair on recently? I know I did. I was just some random passerby kind of guy at the protest here. But I remember you bringing up Ron Garney before, and I remember thinking at the time, being like, "Really, Ron Garney? So is that your guy?" Because, like, like I said, I haven't seen any of his stuff really since '93, probably. And at the time, he was like, a mid-tier guy who might have been coming up, but it's hard to say. And I think I dropped Marvel for the most part, and just did Image for a while, and then I dropped Image too and went to like Independence and shit. That don't look too bad. Okay, these are straight up Liefeld marks I'm making here now. It's not usually something I even try for. Howard Porter. That name sounds familiar. Who's Howard Porter? I don't know. I never read the Ray. Now you got me curious. And they give me a basketball player. Let's try comics. Wait. Did he do the Justice League? Yeah, he did. Okay, yeah. I did not mind that Justice League series. Yeah. Okay. So I read the first. I read a lot of the Grant Morrison run for the Justice League, in trades. I think it took me a while to kind of warm up to his style. It's because it's a little awkward sometimes, but yeah, he's not bad. I say as I try and figure out whereabouts on the face I should be placing Hawkstab's eyes. Of course, if I could actually draw like I draw in my head, I'd already be a famous comic book artist. As far as you can be a famous comic book artist. Let's do a thicker line for that. Because why not? Sure. Stay on the page. Look at ink trying to separate here. Now, do these stretches make sense? Maybe. Does the shading make sense? Not really. But that's okay. We're just vibing right now. If a line feels okay, you go with it. And we'll black those out because they're under the shadow of the nose, right? That's logic. That's what that is. Yeah, we're fast getting to the point where Shaft looks like he's about 130. I think this is ideal. We'll go yoink. Yep. I got to do this standing, I think. And that may not be exactly right. Thicker line. Make up for that. I'm gonna have some of those folds stretching into his probably metal headgear, and that's all right. At least for the moment. You know what? I may actually wear those out. Thinking about it. That is the goal. I don't think I can ever quite get there because I'm trying to produce a page in a week, and you know, there's really only so much you can do. We can approximate a Platt feel. I think that'll be. I'll be willing to accept that. My God, there's so many lines. How do you make lines in the nose? You got to make some kind of lines in the nose, right? How do you fill that shit in? Where's my ridiculously tight one? There we go. More folds. Cool, thank you. I'll take that. Come on. Oh, shit, is this thing almost dry already? No, I think that's the new 03. You want to try and use up the old one. 02, 003. Yeah. Actually, that feels quite smooth. Oh no, what if they're both good? Okay, this is just becoming like a personal mission for this panel to add as many lines on as possible. That's not quite how that should go, but I think that is the new. Oh, sorry. Damn, I can't even tell. Another one. Oh, right. Let's not forget the shadow under his nose here. Yeah. Hmm. How are we doing? Kind of nutty, really. Sure. Let's do it the other. Now, which teeth do we want to potentially fuck up? The tops or the bottom? Probably the bottoms, right? So we'll do it that way. Hey, no fuck ups on the teeth today. Ooh, I think that one got close. And let's just round that off a little bit. There we go. He looks like a freaking nut. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay. So round like that. Sure. Oh, now it looks like there's potentially discernible structures in the face. I don't know if we can let that stand, but I'm kind of interested to see how this plays out. Man, that skin around his neck really folded, didn't it? Or around his jaw, rather. Jesus Christ. So many parallel lines. Okay. I think maybe on the face itself, I might be done. As I add more. Yeah, I think if I add too much more, it's just going to start looking. I was going to say silly. That would be fine, but it's going to start looking bad. You get that feeling sometimes. I'm just like, okay, put the pen down. Jesus, that thing's nuts, huh? Yeah, all right. That honestly, when I started penciling this panel, this was not what I was going for, really at all. And that's just kind of where it went, and I'm okay with it. Like that does look like 1994 Jim Lee Acolyte shit. So like a, Brett Booth, or trying to think who else would have looked like Jim back then. Travis Charest a little bit. Not quite Scott Clark. I don't know who he was trying to look like. He was kind of doing his own thing though. Yes, I think so. Yeah. I mean, the way to add lines would be to give him stubble, but he's not a stubble guy. Yeah. It feels like just, I don't know, because of the contours. That should be correct. Although this could use a bit more of that there. Yep. And then let's do black in there. There's some big old hatching. Yeah, because I don't want to straight up look at a Jim Lee reference these days to, go, okay, what does Jim Lee do in this case? Or Mark Silvestri or Dale Keown or whatever. And, okay, this many lines this way and right along this. Okay, got it. Yeah. I'm trying to branch it out a little bit. Okay. Sure. Not quite right, but that's okay. Now we're getting to a point where I'm having, you're losing track a little bit, actually. This should be the muscle of the neck, not the little cavity. That's actually not okay then. Okay. And naturally, that means I have to redo that entire spot, but that's how it goes. Those ones can stay. Yeah, no, I totally thought that was the cavity in between the neck and the shoulder there. Okay. I keep looking up at this thing and going, holy shit. Oh, this thing's running out of ink. I don't have another one of these exactly either. That's a bit of a shame. That's a nice little shortcut, kind of half in between the brush and the pigments. Okay, let's finish this off so I don't forget about the sash looking thing too. So I totally would have. Man, it's almost a shame this has to go in a comic. I kind of want to cut this out and just like frame it. This is like coming out ideally, I think. Excuse me. Sorry. Whoa. Sure. And I'll do one of these. Ooh, calm down, calm down. Oh, that just looks kind of hairy. Okay, well, hopefully that's kind of covered up. Don't like how that looked. Where'd the 08 go? There you are. I mean, I don't even know what the fuck I'm shading right here, but so yeah. Apparently it's important. Okay. Perfectly acceptable. Nightwing and Cyber. Oh, Cyber from the Wolverine stuff. Yeah, I don't know that there's an exact guy I'm kind of riffing on there. This was kind of inspired by the character of Warcry that showed up in Blood. No, I draw Blood Force. Brigade. Brigade number 0. Because I didn't see much. I think he showed up more often in Brigade later on. But he always seemed to me like a very pointless looking kind of villain with nebulous powers. And I think this is the only thing I ever saw him in was Brigade Number 0. This guy here, he's gonna be all flippy kicky stuff, and he's got a power staff thing, staff / lance. You know. For cyber, yeah. Maybe he's gonna have. I mean, Cyber was more of a tank kind of character. This guy's he's gonna be a bit leaner. So, but I do not mind anybody really drawing a reference to a '90s character of any cult, and Cyber's pretty '90s. Oh, that's what I was doing there. Right. It's been so long since I started this panel. I forgot that this was supposed to be a blade. As in an arm blade. Oh, you can kind of see that there. But if I turn that into like an edge, I think that works okay. As I make the sound effects that obviously an arm blade would make. Yeah, should I forget all about that for a second? Can I cut that in time? And as for the fist here, for close-ups on the knuckles, I've always liked the Eric Larson way to draw knuckles that makes them look like they've got some depth to them. Now that doesn't really go with the pseudo Jim Lee aesthetic we're going with for the rest of this. But there's only so many ways you can really do a hand in close up if you're not, like if you're trying to like kind of cut corners and not do accurate folds. And you got to love this super intense Steve Platt style panel with the dude yelling, "If you want to get through us, you'll have to go through us." That's like the point of this comic. Oh, you were asking for a stick man on my hand earlier, weren't you? Or on the hand, possibly. So just enjoying influencing live streams then. Here. There you go. Just for you. Oop, there we go. This thing is covered in fucking silver off that pen. Probably won't be a bad thing when I throw that thing out. Now, do I want to do some Liefeld worms coming out here? Like I said before, it is, it's a very Jim Lee influenced drawing. I don't know that the Liefeld worms really work. No, I don't think so. So we'll just do swirlies and shit, because drawing here ain't my thing. Glad I could make your day there, man. Let's see here. I wonder if this little kind of bar thing I usually put on his headdress here, the headset thing here, kind of actually works close up. Guess we'll find out. I might have to hatch it off quite a bit to make it look like anything more than just a block. Let's do something a bit smaller. Kind of. This is page 17 of issue 2. And unlike issue 1, I actually did these in sequence. Uh-oh, don't use the whiteout on the, or sorry, don't use the eraser on the whiteout. So now, which has made some of the pages be a bit of a slog, to be honest, because it's like, oh man, there's a lot of talking at the beginning of this issue. But now is kind of the payoff, because there really aren't any boring pages left in this issue. We're gonna get like I don't know if you can tell, but we're gonna get a fight pretty soon here. And that'll go for maybe 5 pages, maybe 6, maybe 7. Depends when I feel like ending that one, I guess. I mean, this could end up being a 30-page issue, really. And then there's the end of the Popo thing for this issue to wrap up. And that is, I think, 3 pages. Yeah. The Control C would be nice. Control Z. Zed. Say Zed. Well, I mean, let me think. How do these pages roll out? See, I wanted to pace this a little bit because, like, after having revisited Youngblood and Brigade, and it's all so unsatisfying because nothing is paced out. I kind of want this, like, as much as this is trying to be an accurate homage, I do want this to have like a decent kind of build up and payoff. So yeah, it'll be a good like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages of fights. We're doing here with Cyberberserk. Oh man, that lettering looks awful. Oh well. And then yeah, the Popo thing, and then next issue, there's got to be some fights in the next issue somewhere. You got to have fights in every issue somewhere. I can't remember offhand where it is though. And like, because I've got it set up as like a 6-issue arc to start, and the page or issue 5 and 6 is mostly the same fight. I should erase some of these pencil lines so I stop getting confused on what's going on here. Oh shit, not quite right. But as for it's fun shit. There is a sense of incredulity when you're watching that or when you're reading that shit. Just like, did they seriously think people will buy this? And then they did. That's the thing. They put out a shitty minimal product, and then that product sold in like near record numbers. So what else could you do at that point but put out more shitty minimal products, right? Just tells Rob that your asshole plan works, you know, to try and scam readers. But you were saying like yeah, you didn't I didn't see much. You wouldn't have seen much of the page 16 yet. The pencils for that were last week on a live stream as well, which I believe is still up. I don't know if you want to sit through any of that, but you know, it's probably not quite as entertaining when there's like nobody to talk to there. And then the rest of it I was able to finish off throughout the week. I think that looks enough like hair that I can stop like torturing myself with that. Yeah, so that is done now. And I've actually got a week off work now. So theoretically, I should be able to get this page done within the next like 2 days, maybe 3, and maybe start on page 18 when fighting happens. That'd be cool. But it is actually getting to be about that time that I said I'd probably clock up. Holy shit! I just took off my new glasses, and like my eyes are still adjusting so that I can see anything. I got to back off from the page a bit. Wow. Getting old fucking sucks. Okay, so yeah. So I will try and finish this over the next couple of days, and then maybe do. Well, I'll get a start on page 18. Maybe do another do a midweek live stream. That seems like a terrible idea. Yeah, I took them off, and it just hit me all at once. Like that was just ill-advised. All right, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today then, I guess. But I rather like how those turned out so far. I really wasn't sure what to. You know what we need? We need a bit of speed lines in the background here. Let's shit, get the glasses back on. How about that? Let's get those going towards his mouth. Yeah. That's good. Okay. That allows in. Okay, I'm done for the day. Oh wait, except for a little bit of dry I'm gonna do. You know what? This is actually gonna suck to edit when I have to do the sped up version. I get to cut out like 30 seconds when I stop drawing, which means I have to hunt for that over the course of 3 hours. That's fun. Let's just forget the ruler for the last couple here. Too extreme for rulers. Yeah, that looks all right. Cool. All right. All right. Well, thanks for sticking around, guys. I appreciate that. What is today? Sunday. So tomorrow we got another. I mean, just continuing Deathmate as Deathmate for the rest of the week. If you like the Deathmate revisits. and possibly another live stream in the middle of the week, just to, and you know, we'll see how that goes. Not that that's a trend I can continue or anything, but why not, seeing as how I'm here, you know. And anybody who wants to see how these pages end up when they're done, you can go over and check on my Patreon. There's a link in the description there. There's like most of 2 issues in there, plus all of the process stuff, plus the videos that are still pending. I've got another 2 weeks worth of videos in there. You know, minus a sped up page or 2, but yeah, there you go. All the content you need right there. And yeah, thanks again. I'll see you guys maybe in a couple days.